We'll try to find a happy medium, though. Anyway, so let us do a thing. This is probably just going to be a relatively short story sequence, and then we'll move on to the other threads, and there might be some fighting, and then we're going to figure out why everything is a little bit different in this story. Okay. After seeing my companions off, I concentrate and find everyone's locations. Okay, good, I called that. I thought it would be Fuka. I have been entrusted with the task of providing support to everyone else. The ability to disseminate information among them all will be the key to navigating through this twisted labyrinth. Since I cannot fight directly, I need to help everyone as much as I can with my own abilities.
Are you all okay? I don't sense any enemies nearby.
It's a little too late.
Concentrate on regaining your strength.
Right. Ow.
Well, that was 18 hours plus however many hours, like at least 4 or 5 hours before that I didn't sleep.
Are you okay, Fuka-san? You were only rescued a little while ago. Is it okay for you to use your persona so soon? Thank you. I'm all right. I'm sorry we dragged you into this.
Chie-san is concerned about me, though I'm sure that she has been badly hurt herself.
No, we just screwed up. We're really thankful you guys came.
In any case, let's recover as quickly as possible so we can go after Labrys and the others.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not just Chie-san. When the persona users of Inaba found out that I was being held captive, they all put themselves in danger to help find me. Blech.
Sometimes the white letters don't work out so well.
It makes me truly happy to be able to fight alongside these people.
Door noises. Without warning, one of the caskets in the room opens with a creak and a tall man steps out of it. Blue clothes, silver hair, golden eyes? Who in the world is he? I can sense his power, but I feel no hostility from him. He doesn't seem to be a shadow.
Why are you screaming? We're the ones you freaked out!
Oh, I apologize. I was caught in the moment.
Is he still trying to get cola?
They're very similar to the dresses Margaret and Elizabeth wear.
Ah, so you are acquainted with my sisters. I am their younger brother, Theodore.
Elizabeth? That really strong girl with the book? What's her family doing here?
Well, my sister has given me a task, so I've come to the world outside. But along the way, I sensed the presence of Elizabeth nearby.
And that's how you came out of this coffin? What kind of horror flick did we walk into?
Everything else is, you know, perfectly normal. You know, the giant clock. The thing's trying to murder him, but one guy is stepping out of a coffin. That's the horror flick part.
She is most likely hiding her presence, so as to not hinder your journey. But I am certain that she will be watching over a battle around here. As evidence of this, please look here. There are potato chip crumbs in the bottom of this coffin, and in her favorite flavor at that.
Oh, really?
Well, if anyone was gonna eat potato chips in a coffin, it'd be her.
These guys are putting kind of a damper on the urgency of this situation.
I like the local variety with the beef flavor. Oh, I can't get enough.
Can we stop talking about potato chips? Theodore, right? We haven't run into Elizabeth.
Yes, it seems I was just a tad too late. It's all right. There was merely a little something I wished to ask her.
What's that?
It's about the cola, isn't it?
This is how Theodore's story goes. While out on an errand, Theodore saw a glimpse of his older sister, Elizabeth. He then decided to follow her and eventually reach this tower. What he describes as being out on an errand during a situation like this seems odd, but Yukon seemed to understand and said that this man's sudden appearance makes sense if he really is related to the person he claims is his sister. It seems that the man in blue is able to move without being constrained by the rules that we've all been having trouble with. Could that be related to the way he feels differently from everyone else? Theodore wanders around the room for a bit, but eventually he seems satisfied and comes back to us.
Upon closer inspection, it seems you're all quite wounded.
Just a little
Forgive me
bit.
for asking so brazenly, but why is it you continue to fight, even when you have been hurt to this extent?
Why?
Yeah, it's just some shit we do.
I'm a little bewildered by the sudden question. What are we fighting this battle for?
Are you asking why we're fighting?
One moment, please.
Well, yeah, we've established that's what he's asking. Why are you asking that he's asking? Oh, Theodore raises a hand to stop us, then furrows his brow in thought.
Hearing it from you would be too easy. I see. Could my sister have given me this opportunity to see the outside world, to broaden my horizons?
Yeah, maybe.
Are you alright?
Ah, please forgive me. It seems I have a great deal to learn for myself.
I guess he's kind of reached a conclusion.
I'm sorry for causing you trouble. It seems this is a question I must answer on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my leave.
Huh? You mean you're going back?
Yes, this conversation with you has been highly significant. Please, excuse me.
What?
What the hell was that just now?
I've got no idea, but... Wait, what now?
I'd almost forgotten. If you truly are in a great hurry to reach the top of this tower, then please make use of this door here. Well then?
Well, that was useful.
What door? That is a coffin! That was mysterious.
Theodore asked us why we were fighting. The reason I had such a hard time finding an answer is because I couldn't find a way of putting it into words. I mean, we all have our reasons for being here. We peek behind the coffin lid that Theodore left through and discover a set of stairs leading up. I thank the man for his brief but helpful appearance, and then try to locate the others once again. Good, I can sense everyone's strong wills as they go around the school. It's reinvigorating, and I feel my own spirit lifting. What I need to do right now is nothing but to do my best.
Cool. Expedition. That was just the exposition burp? Yep. Okay. Like I said. Probably just a bit of story. Alright. Let's do a little bit of anguish here. In order to search for the anomalous persona users, Mitsuru and I searched the school building for an exit out of the tower. But the interior of the building has been warped into a complex maze. I don't think we'll get out that easily.
I'm detecting a set of stairs just up ahead. Would you please try going down a floor?
Got it. Let us know if anything else comes up.
This maze is rather troublesome. We must hurry on.
Mitsuru mutters to herself after she and Fuka end their conversation, and her voice sounds tenser than usual. Looks like something's on her mind, so I decided to talk to her.
Are you still upset with how you and his friends got caught up in this?
I am, but what truly bothers me is how I cannot get a full grasp on the Sho Minazuki character, who has been behind everything.
Are we sure he's a persona user? When he fought against Labras, he didn't use a persona.
In addition to that, the one who called himself the person behind Labras' disappearance said that he had no persona. Oh. Granted, that could have been an act to confuse us, but that still seems like a very unclear way of doing things. It's hard to believe that what he said was just an act.
I spoke directly with Minazuki, I saw his persona myself. This matches with what Narukami and his friends attested.
Could he have an accomplice?
An accomplice? Akihiko, this is only a hypothesis, but what if there were two Minazukis to begin with?
Somebody gets it. Finally.
Two? You mean the one who called himself Sho and the one who called himself Minazuki are two different people?
No. His personalities changed before our very eyes. There's no doubt that they're the same body. But what if this isn't a case of multiple identity disorder? What if the two truly are completely separate personalities existing in the same body?
Which would be multiple identity disorder.
Completely separate? What do you mean?
Somebody does not have a DSM-4. Or are they up to 5 now? We immediately stop talking about the boy when Fuka's voice reaches us. There's only one door ahead of us at the end of the hallway. I don't see a way around whatever's in our path. to fight.
Through here, Mitsuru.
I like fighting.
It seems there's no other way. The situation is growing more and more dire by the moment. We must deal with this as quickly as possible.
You're also serious. We rush to the door and charge inside. On the other side is a normal classroom. Well, normal, if you ignore the bizarre decorations all over, with a blackboard, lectern, and rows of desks. The ace detective of Inaba is waiting for us here.
It's been a while.
There we go. It's Fido time.
How does it feel to have been rounded up like that?
This Naoto is a fake. There's no reason to doubt it. But it's well made. It would be hard to tell the difference unless you had shadow detecting abilities like Fuka. If the enemy's goal wasn't to carve off pieces of our personas in battle, these accurate doubles could easily have been used as weapons against us.
Enough idle conversation. Let's get this over with. We don't have a lot of time.
Wait, Akihiko.
As I get impatient to get into battle, Mitsuru's voice stops me. Ha, true, I guess we should listen to the fake's dying words. We may be able to gain some clues after all.
There's something I want you to tell me before I slay you.
What is it? You can ask, but it doesn't mean I'll answer.
Who created you fake people? Who is Minazuki?
That's an odd thing to ask. Didn't you meet him yourself only a few moments ago? You should ask him yourself. And again, you won't be given that chance as you'll never leave.
Alright, I've never fought as Mitsuru, so we're gonna give her a try. At least not that I remember. I don't think so, though. And then after that, I think I'll have played as all of the playable non-DLC characters. I don't have the DLC yet. I want to get DLC. DLC is going to be good. Oh, God. Oh, God. Could you not with the shooty and the gunny? Oh, I'm getting into this. Yeah, I like her. She's very stabby. Okay, yeah, I could get behind that. She's got the kind of speed I like. She's going on the secondaries list. Even though it was mostly combo spamming, I think I could learn her. I gotta see if the new PSN stuff went up yet. The new PS Plus stuff, I should say. I guess I'll check after this. I think it's just gonna be P4AU. I was gonna stream some STO to catch up with that as well, but I think I might just take a nap so I can get things to going for tonight. With an irritating jeer, the fake Naoto begins to crumble. The red pillars disappear as well, and a set of stairs leading downwards appears inside the classroom.
Mitsuru-senpai! Akihiko-senpai! Are you alright?
Well, we're great.
No problems on our end. The shadow disappeared before we could get any information out of it, though.
We can't waste any time. Let's keep moving while we talk.
Okay. Please head down those stairs then. That should get you out of the tower.
We follow Fuka's directions and head for the exit. Along the way, I decided to pick up our discussion on Sho's true character.
Tsuru, back to what we were talking about earlier. It looked like Sho changed right in front of us. He switched personalities. What makes you think that it's not the ordinary form of split personality?
Do you recall the conversation in the limo about Ikutsuki's personal experiments? I said there was an indication that a plume of dust was used.
You mean the human experimentation we were talking about? It's definitely something a guy like Ikutsuki would have come up with.
What if Ikutsuki's experiments on Minazuki involved transplanting a plume of dust into a living person?
Yeah, I think we've pretty much gathered that was what happened.
Why would he do something like that?
Considering that it could have been part of Ergo Research's attempts to create artificial persona users, it makes sense.
Oops. You can probably hear that. Hold up. I'm the kind of dummy who forgets to turn off alarms if he's going to still be awake. Anyway. Oh, that's what makes a live stream a live stream. Real life.
It's most
being
likely
annoying.
that Ikutsuki implanted a plume of dust into Minazuki in order to intentionally try to force a persona to appear. But Sho Minazuki didn't awaken to the persona ability. That much can be gathered from the fact that Ikutsuki labeled the experiment a failure.
The bastard performed a terrible experiment on young children, all for his own gain. He called this a failure? Ikutsuki put something strange inside a living person and simply wrote off what he did as a failure. That only proves how insane he'd been.
Contrary to Ikutsuki's expectations,
We're
though,
just sadistic.
the experiment had a different result.
What? Don't tell me.
If a plume of dust was implanted into the body of a person who already had a personality, what would happen?
A plume of dust stimulates the creation of an ego. So it's not out of the question that it would create a new personality in the same body.